Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sabrina Rose, and if you are a new subscriber, hello. So today's video is going to be about a first impression, kind of slight review, and some swatches for the new Morphe Twins palette, the 35O matte palette and shimmer palette. And I think this was recently released about probably 2 weeks ago because I got it in the mail last week. And for once, I was the early bird on things like this, and I actually got my hands on this palette. And if you guys are wondering who's sitting next to me right now, this is Tresha, Susan's sister, and she's like a huge makeup junkie. She can do makeup like 10 times better than me, just letting you guys know. So I was like, hey, why not have her on this video with me, especially since we both got the palettes. When I found out about like the release date for this, I was actually on Snapchat, and I was watching a YouTuber Snapchat who I really don't watch their Snapchat that much. And I watched it randomly that day, and they were like how they were sent these palettes and it was released that same day. And when I actually went on the website, it was there. Because you know, the Morphe 35O palette gets sold out like hotcakes. Like in 30 seconds, they're gone when they come back. So I was like, I have to get this. I have to jump on this deal. And then we were talking about it like a few days before that about the same Morphe palette always being sold out. And when I found out that they had this, I Snapchatted Trisha and I was like, so you know, they have these new palettes out, and you just in case you want to get them, you should just hop on it and get it. Like, did Trisha ever get those palettes? And she was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I told you I don't think I wanted more palettes because I was trying to not to spend money on makeup anymore.
Yeah. So
buying it.
That was the story behind us getting these palettes, and we're just going to talk about them. She's basically kind of unboxing hers now because she hasn't opened her packages, so we'll do the unboxing with her.
They're not that bad.
How do they feel to you?
They're actually soft. They feel like they're a clay eyeshadow. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to feel like. The pot's to be this big.
And I think it was like $40-something. Like,
yeah, 40 plus tax.
Yeah.
42 plus tax, I think.
For the bundle. And then regularly they're $22.99. So these were my first ever Morphe palettes. And I actually used them today on this eye look, which is going to be up before this video. So I'm going to link it down below and you guys check it out. So, and this is how the shimmer palette looks. What do you think about it?
I'm not a shimmer type person. It's pretty nice. They're more like, I don't think they're like more shimmer. They're like metallic.
Kind of like a full ash kind of.
Yeah, they're not as like the actual shimmer. That was better than I thought. Because I actually wanted to take it back. I wasn't even gonna swatch it because I was like, I don't even like shimmer. So these are pretty cool.
So for you guys who don't like shimmer out there, the shimmer palette, according to Trisha, is more like a full eyeshadow palette. Alright, so I'm going to swatch some of the matte shades on my arm. So your first impression, Trisha?
I like the eyeshadows, but I don't like the packaging. It's kind of cheap. And if you use makeup a lot, you're going to have eyeshadow and fingerprints all over this. That's the only thing. Packaging could be a little better.
But all of Morphe products have this packaging that I know of, that I've seen. All their palettes have this packaging, and I think that's just how they keep probably these palettes from being like $40. Just having their packaging simple like this. But if that's something that you're not into, that's something to be aware of. I feel like they're really, really creamy, and they're easy to like glide on. They go on the skin really easily.
Are you wearing this right now?
Yeah, I've basically been I'm wearing the eyeshadow right now from the matte and the shimmer palettes, and I've basically had this makeup on since like 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. Yeah, we're gonna call this, do you need this? Do you need it? Or can you leave it?
That works. If you don't want to pay money for like one of the expensive palettes, I think they're really good. And I think it would be a nice starter. Like if you're just starting makeup, it'll be a nice palette to start with. Honestly, I think the matte one is like basic. But the neutrals are pretty nice. I mean, the
Shimmers.
shimmers are pretty nice because they come out better than I actually thought.
They come out more pigmented than the matte palette.
This is probably the only shimmer palette that I like over a matte palette. As far as the colors, they're cool for me, but the fallout and the shimmers suck. There's a lot of fallout, but the matte ones is not too much fallout.
If you guys like this video, I hope it was helpful. Yeah, and thanks Trisha for being in my video.
Bye-bye.
And I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
I mean,
when you edit it, it comes out different
It's
than when the
gorgeous.
raw stuff.
you know, you just need to crop me out and do yourself.
Why?
Because
You're meant for it.
I just want to use tricks.
Because I wanted to do swatches. We can do that part of it. You have makeup on your. You have lipstick on your
I'm
teeth?
telling her to smile with her
Or
teeth. She's just like,
Oh my god! I don't like her content.
say nothing. Just tell me what you need to do.
I think you should go back to YouTube. Susan and I were talking about this at lunch. You should, Trisha. Then I could be on your videos. I could get some subscribers. So what your first impression? Oops. Okay.